A YouTuber with the handle of Wilner45 recently posted a comment on one of my videos saying nothing about the video itself. The comment merely said, "Please watch my videos and subscribe, God bless." Passing on my initial instinct to delete this theistic spammer, I decided to go along with the suggestion, looking at his video page to find all the titles beginning with his alleged name, Wesley Metellus. So, you want me to watch your videos about God, Wesley? Be careful what you wish for.
Hello, I'm about to talk about faith today because it seems like to me a lot of people are having less faith in God because there's more killings, more shootings, more violence. There's more evil, wicked stuff going on.
To exactly what are you comparing this present-day apparent world status? Are you saying there's more wickedness and violence now than there was 10 years, 50 years ago, 1 year ago? And how have you arrived at this conclusion? You'll find that violent crime rates in most cities fluctuate from year to year. Some major cities have crime on the rise and some have it on the decline. Those factors have a lot more to do with economic status, city governments, effective educational programs, unemployment rates, and that sort of thing than they do with the level of faith. In fact, statistically, there's national data that suggests the United States has become less religious over the last 40 years, and most regions are either equal to or lower in violent crime rates than they were 40 years ago. I'll leave a link to some statistics about that below.
But you gotta remember, keep your faith in God, in Jesus, because God knows what He's doing. You know, we cannot understand His plan, even say in the Bible. So we should sit back, let God take care of His plan. Because remember, you shouldn't cry over this world, because this earth is ruled by the devil himself. Even Jesus has said that. So why would you want to stay here forever, knowing that it's ruled by the devil? And if the devil rules something, it's not going to be good.
Well, you first suggested that we should sit back and do nothing about problems, including the increase of violent crime that you claim is overwhelming the planet today. Then, you said the world is ruled by Satan, and you've equated those who wish to actually do something about Earth's problem rather than sitting back on the lazy boy of faith to wanting to stay here with Satan forever. You may want to consider taking some notes about what you're going to say in your future videos, because that's nonsensical and unclear.
When God, Jesus, take over, it's going to be perfect. No more death, no more, you're not going to cry, we're not going to know what hurt is because we never went through it no more. You got to keep your faith in God and Jesus.
Why should we? You've just stated that we're living in a world of seemingly increasing wickedness, the control of which your God has relinquished to Satan. Were it the case that I actually believed any of that, I certainly wouldn't be sitting around waiting for that God to come save me. And if his plan is too complex for us to understand, then why are you promoting it? For all you know, it could be his plan to fuck us over for his own petty amusement, and you're endorsing it without comprehending it.
Here's how it should be. God, number 1. God, number 2. God, number 3.
That's an impressive list there, Wesley. I suppose we'd all be best just giving away our worldly possessions to become nuns and monks, spending our entire lives submerged in the prayer and praise of the Almighty. Why waste our time with things like the worldly possessions on that shelf behind you, or what you're wearing right now?
That's the much you should put God in your faith, because He knows what's best for us. Like, just say you have a kid, your kid wants something. You'll tell him no, because you know what's best for your kid.
Not if my kid is asking for food, water, shelter, or protection.
Just like God. God knows what's best for us. Money don't mean nothing. All this stuff people want, fame, glory, that don't mean nothing, because just like said in the Bible, I was born here naked, I'm going to leave here with nothing. So you spend your whole life trying to get $1 billion, $100 million, you know, next thing you know, when you die, it's going to stay here. So why spend your whole life trying to do something when you can just spend it being happy, spend it with your loved ones?
Well, I would spend it with my loved ones, but unfortunately they didn't make it to the top 3 life priorities you laid out for me about 40 seconds ago. Now, if you're going to suggest that because we came into the world with nothing and that we can't take anything with us, then we shouldn't bother accruing wealth, why bother doing anything? We can't take our brains with us when we die, so why bother filling them with knowledge between now and then? Oh, and you plan to take those shiny earrings with you when you die?
On 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 7, give all your worries and cares to God, for He cares for you. So give all your worries to God, because He cares for you. Don't be like, oh, I don't want to give God more issues because a lot of people pray to Him, and if I pray, He's not going to reach me. That's wrong. God has no limit. He can do whatever He wants.
I agree that according to most people of your faith, your God is omnipotent and thereby can do whatever he wants. That's exactly why he could devise a plan that's divine but avoids senseless suffering and is comprehensible to his human creation if he wanted to. It's not because I'm worried that your God might be too busy to answer my prayers that I don't bother praying. It's because I have no reason to believe your God exists, and when I did, and I did pray, he never answered. Not once, even though according to you, he effortlessly could have.
Go to yourselves and pray. Give all your worries about the bill, about your kids, about that what happened at work, what happened at school. You don't know if you're gonna eat tomorrow. No, don't worry about all that. Just put God first, and he'll take care of you.
You know, that is just such a relief. I was planning on going to work and paying my bills, but it'll really clear up my schedule if I can just pray those responsibilities away instead. I wonder how long that'll work.
Like, God is our Father, and as a father, you don't want to see your kid crying or need help. The first thing you want to do is protect them. Give him this, give him food. And so give all your words to God.
Wait, what was it you said earlier about how parents should respond to their children's requests?
So just say you have a kid. Your kid wants something. You'll tell him no, because you know what's best for your kid.
Right, moving on.
Proverb 19, verse 3. People ruin their life by their own foolishness, and they are angry at the Lord. What they're trying to say is people run their own life, then when something go bad, first thing they're going to blame is God. They're trying to say, oh, God did this, God did that. Oh, he seen me doing it, he could have stopped me. No, God going to sit back and watch you commit that sin.
Just like any loving parent would sit back and watch his or her child run with scissors or play with fire, right?
So next time something bad happens, don't blame God. God had nothing to do with it.
God had nothing to do with it, but he could have if he wanted to, right?
God has no limit. He can do whatever he wants.
Thought so.
What I'm trying to say is put your faith in God and everything else will follow. You believe in God, everything will follow.
What do you mean by that? Everything will follow. I was a Christian for over half my life, and nothing followed from it. The quality of my life has always been dictated by what I've done for myself and for others, not based on how much I've sat around and waited for an intangible being to solve my problems.
Remember, put God first. Then put your family. Then friends.
Wait, what was that order again?
God, number 1. God, number 2. God, number 3.
Yeah, I think we're done here. I can tell that your heart's in the right place, Wesley, and you've probably been raised to believe that faith and belief are virtues that make you a good person. I assure you, however, that if you take your life into your own hands or even cooperate with others willing to help you, it'll be much more productive than waiting for God to do it for you.